guys, and welcome back. So I have a few disclaimers like I do in front of all of my videos. So let's get started with those. I had 4 last time, this time I have 5. The first one is I've already sat down and filmed this video 3 times. And all 3 times, everything has gone wrong. So this is the last time I'm going to try. If this makes it up, it makes it up. I don't know. Okay, next thing. I forgot to shut my shower curtain. Now y'all know I use Diva Curl. Sorry, not going to do it. I guess I could have gotten up in the middle of all the other freaking times I tried to film it, but I just haven't moved, okay? Third thing, if you hear my dogs bark, I'm sorry. I will never be able to film a video without them barking probably because they bark so much all the time. Even if I'm out there with them, they're barkers, and I apologize. Fourth thing, I promised you guys in my last video that, first of all, I'm not naked, that I would film a video with makeup on, my hair done, clothes on. I'm very proud of myself. Here I am. It's the daytime. I'm not about to go to bed. I'm actually about to go to the mall, I believe. I don't know. Anyways, so this video is going to have the story of how I got kicked out of PRs and why I'm not allowed back. Originally, I was going to put 2 story times in here, which was going to be my first fight that I have ever gotten in, and then the reason I'm not allowed back at this bar. There my dogs go. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. Then I started filming it, and I started with the reason why, or the very first fight that I had ever gotten in, because it just seemed like the right thing to do, right, in chronological order. Then I started talking about it, and that story is actually very long, so it's going to be a whole nother separate story time that I might post next week or the week after I post this, because I don't know when I'm going to post this, and I don't know when I'm going to post that. I don't even know. I don't know. Y'all can look at my channel. I'll link it if it's up. First fight I ever got into. That'll probably be the name of it. I don't know. So let's get on to the reason why I'm not allowed in to PRs, which, if you don't know, if you're not from Texas, is a place in Fort Worth that I'm not allowed in. So if you're looking for me, you won't find me there because I cause too much trouble. So it's a dance hall is what it is. It's a country dance hall if you're not from Texas. So I feel naked. I'm not naked. So let's just talk about that. So this, okay, I don't know if I went on a Friday and a Saturday or Saturday and Sunday, but this is like a 2-night story. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the beginning. So at the beginning, I had gone down to Fort Worth to visit my best friend, who I'm not gonna give a name because I don't know I'm not going to give her a fake name because I don't know if she's okay with me saying her real name. But also, if she is okay, I don't want to confuse you guys in the future. And I just don't have time to ask her right now, so I'm not going to ask. So, my best friend. I went to go see my best friend, who is in Fort Worth. And I stayed with her for probably like a month. I don't even know at this point. It was a long time. But we would go out every Thursday through freaking Sunday, basically. And on certain nights we would go to one bar, on other nights we would go to PRs. Just depends on who had the better specials that night or what was going on, where the other friends were going. It just depended on circumstances. So these 2 nights we had decided to go to PRs back to back. So the first night we went, I had met other people there that were our friends, and we were hanging out all in a large group. And there's one thing you should know about me if you're going to be friends with me, or if you know me, you know this about me. I am the type of friend who I care and love so much about my friends that, like, if somebody's talking shit to you, or if somebody does something to you, if somebody is rude to you, I'm the first one to step in. I'm the first one to try to fight. I'm the first one to, like, be like, oh, fuck you, like, hold my earrings, I got this for you, boo. Like, I am always ready to throw hands, and I'm always ready to take up for my friends and family. And this comes from my older brothers always doing that for me. That's just how they were. But that's just how I am. I care about my friends. There's, like, if I love you and we're on that level, like, I'm gonna fuck some people up for you, probably. That's just that. So we had met, and not anymore. I try not to fight anymore. I'm trying to work on my anger. I'm trying. So anyways, but that's just like, if somebody says something to you and like I'm your friend and I love you, like, and we're in public, I'm gonna say something back. I'm not just gonna let that shit go. Like, you're not gonna disrespect me and you're not gonna disrespect my friends. It's not gonna happen. So we were in this big group of people, and one of my guy friends that was there had started dancing with this girl, which I'm cool with. Like, go have fun, buddy. You do you. We're out. Get you some numbers. Do whatever you want. I don't care. But this girl needs to be respectful, because you can't hit her. You can't freaking fight her. You can't argue with her. You're a man. Respect your women, right? Like, I don't fuck with that either. So, he's dancing with this girl, and this girl is from a bridal party, and she is fucked up. And when I say fucked up, I mean like stumbling, falling, like not cute, fucked up, like needs to go home, but isn't going home because like her friend's wedding is the next Monday, or I don't even know what day her friend's wedding is. I don't know. So she's dancing with my friend and she's being all crazy, and I would put a video in, but I'm not going to because I might get in trouble because I don't know this girl, and I'm not gonna ask my friend either, so it's not gonna happen. But they're dancing anyways, and I look over and she has her hands like on his, like right by his belt, where his belt would be. And so I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, she's behind him, like he's like grinding on it. I don't know. It's like the roles are reversed for a minute, okay? And so they're like dancing and swaying and being like having fun. Like, he's having fun, she's having fun, she's going crazy, whatever. Then I see her and she puts her hands in his pockets, and I'm like watching because like that's a little weird to me, but like if that's your thing, that's your thing. And then she's like sliding her hands out of his pockets, and she then is like grabbing his wallet and trying to steal his wallet. And at that point, like, I saw that shit before anybody else saw that shit, and then everybody saw that shit, like, as she had his wallet in her hand, and I grabbed her hand so fast, and I shoved her back, and I was like, give me the wallet. And then she was like, I don't have his wallet, I don't even have his wallet, and because she had dropped it. So he picks it up, he puts it in his pocket, and he's like, Jade, come on, like, there's no need to fight, like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, it's not fine. This bitch is sitting here trying to disrespect you, trying to steal your wallet, trying to do this shit, like, in front of me and in front of me and my friends. This shit's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Anyways, so then my best friend and one of her friends, who's also a good friend of ours, are like across the bar, and they can hear me yelling, because like if I'm yelling at you, you're gonna hear, and everybody else in the bar is gonna fucking hear that shit. They come running over, and I'm taking my earrings out, and I'm like, hold my fucking earrings, hold my fucking earrings. And my best friend is like me, but then her friend is like me in the way that we're gonna throw hands, but like more so. Like, so she was ready to throw hands, I was ready to throw hands, my best friend, we're all like, just ride or fucking dies, like, we're gonna throw hands, right? And I'm like, no, I got this, just hold my fucking earrings, just hold my fucking earrings, because I always wear hoops, and I'm not trying to have my earrings pulled out because that shit hurts, okay? It just hurts, and I don't want my earlobes ripped, so it just hurts. Anyways, so then I'm like trying to fight her, and then her friends, like, she's in a big group of people too because she's there, and then her friends are talking shit, and I'm causing a big scene, and her friends are holding her back, don't let her fight. There's nothing that makes me more mad than when your friends don't let you fight something that you started. Your friends are gonna sit there and let you steal a wallet and not say shit to you. Your friends are gonna let you do this, and your friends are gonna let you do that, but they're not gonna let you fight when you steal that wallet and somebody wants their wallet back. Like, fuck that, you're gonna fight me. Anyway, so her friends take her, then the bar police people come, and what are they called? Security? I don't know. And escort them out, because everybody is like, no, like, she fucking tried to steal his wallet, I was just getting it back, like, that's all that happened. So now they have me and they know me. All these security people are like, she's fucking crazy, like, she's gonna try and fight this bitch, because the security's trying to move her out, and I was still trying to fight her because I had a little alcohol in my system. I'm not gonna lie, I did. I'm sorry. Anyways, so So I'm still trying to fight her, and they're like, ma'am, calm down, ma'am, calm down. So I do calm down, and I have fun for the rest of the night, right? I have fun. Nobody else is trying to start shit with me because everybody already knows I'm bat fucking shit crazy. And I'm gonna fucking throw hands, and so are my 2 best friends. So crazy. We're crazy, all of us. So we get drunk, we dance, we go home, we sleep. Then night 2 comes around, literally the very next night. So like all these people at the bar that work at the bar already know me, already know who I am. I'm still a fresh face in their mind. Still all that. And at the time, I guess I could still go back in there because I don't remember my face. And at the time, I was using a fake ID that didn't have my name on it. So that bitch was banned, not me. So I'm still not going to go back because it's too small and I get in too many fights there. So the second night rolls around, and I already do not want to be there because I just know people there, and the people who hang out there, not all of them are bad, but some of the girls that hang out there are rude. Don't care that, like, about personal space. Don't care about nothing. Actually, I think I fucking got in 2 nights this fight. And I do 2 fights this night. And I really did. And now I have 2 more fights to tell you about. Because this is all a reason why. Okay. So, I just already didn't want to be there. And then, we all went out. The same group of people went out again. I didn't want to be there. I was already being there. I was already mad. Because I did not want to be there. So, if you've never been here, I'm gonna set it up for you. So there's you walk in the front door. It's kind of small. You walk in the front door, and there's like an area in the front that's like boring because you can't really hear the music up there. It's just boring. It's like where the check-in people are. So then you walk on the side, and there's a big dance floor in the middle, and there's a bar, like, so it's the bar, the dance floor, and then there's like a walkway around the dance floor that's like this fucking big, and like 4 people can fit in it. It's like tiny as hell, right? So people hang out on the edges of the dance floor because it's a very small place and there's not a lot of room to hang out. So me and my friends are like leaning up, like, I'm gonna use this as an example. We're like leaning up against the like thing, and we have like, we're just standing there. I'm not dancing, I'm not in the mood. And we're just standing there. And so everybody is dancing and they're walking around and they're like doing their thing. And which is fine, like everybody is dancing, passing us just fine. And then there's this group of girls that are dancing, and they're dancing kind of wild, and they're stepping on people's toes, and there's a lot of people around the like sides because, like I said, it's small. A lot of people go there, and there's not a lot of room. So we were not the only group of people standing on the railing of the like dance floor, and we just weren't, and we, like, it's just not how it was. So the girl steps on my toes. I don't say anything, even though I'm just like, bitch, watch the fuck where you're going. Then she comes around again and she steps on my toes again, and I'm like, can you watch where you're going? Because like that's twice you stepped on my toes, and I was wearing new shoes and it was cold. So they were like, it was winter time, it was during November, they were suede. Of 2017, by the way. This has been a couple years. Well, a year. Anyways, my shoes were suede, and she stepped on them, and she was already ruining them, and then she stepped on them again. And the second time she stepped on them, it was like she was stepping on them on purpose. So I told her, I said, can you watch where you're going? And she was like, mind you, she was right about this. You're not supposed to stand on the railing because people are dancing, but there's no other room, so that's like not really a rule people follow, and that's something everybody knows. Like, just watch out for the fucking people on the side. Like, it's not that hard. There's plenty of room to dance. It's an open ass dance floor, and there's plenty of room to dance. And so she like starts yelling and fucking talking shit, and I'm just like, just don't fucking step on my toes again, right? And then she's like, or what? And I was like, so I said, and I did not even say a word. So I said was just the face I gave her. I was just like, I looked back at my friends, I looked down, and they all looked at me because they know they can't do nothing now. I took out one ear, and this was like fucking slow-mo. I took out one earring, I took out the other, I handed them to my friend, I said, and then she said it again. She said, or what? And I looked at her, and then I just fucking, like, hit the fucking fuck out of her. Like, I don't remember if I backhanded her, if I fronthanded her, if I punched her. I don't know. I just hit her in the face. That's what I remember. Then all her friends wanted to try to get in on me, and so my friends are like, no, like, fucking let them do their shit. And that's another thing that pisses me off. Let your friends fight their own battles. Like, don't pull them away, and if they're gonna fight, don't try to fight for them. Or if you are, don't let them fight, because I'm not the type of person that's going to fight for my friend, but I'm not going to let my friend fight with me. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to gang up on you. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose to you. And if I'm going to fucking, like, win, I'm going to do it by myself. Like, I don't need no help. I don't want no help. I just don't. Like, I want to do it myself, and that's what I expect you to do. So then we're fighting. Security guard comes, pulls us apart, because these security guards are like fucking ninjas. They get there so fast. And so we're fighting. The security guard's like, I'm pretty sure my fake ID said Michaela, so I told her my name was Michaela, but they were like, Michaela, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fighting again? And I'm like, no, she kept stepping on my toes. She asked me what the fuck I was gonna do. I showed her what the fuck I was gonna do. So they were like, okay, calm down, or we're gonna have to ask you to leave. The girl who stepped on my toes said, like, their group would just go over there. They weren't trying to cause any trouble. She was just being a bitch for no reason, right? So, okay. Then they asked us to move off of the rails, which I'm like, okay with. So we are going to stand behind the rails. There's a walkway, and then there's like a back wall. So everybody stands on this back wall if they're not on the rails. So we're standing on this back wall, right? And a fucking bitch stepped on my shoes again. And now at this point, I'm already pissed as fuck because I just got in a fight. My adrenaline is still rushing, and I am just like, if another fucking bitch steps on my brand new shoes, like, I'm gonna lose my shit. So I just moved my foot out of the way, like, didn't even say nothing, because I wasn't trying to get in a fight. I wasn't trying to get kicked out. Did not even say nothing. Moved my foot out of the way, and this bitch, I think she was with those other bitches, takes her drink and pours it on my suede shoes, which, like, you're like, that's fine, like, it'll just beat off. No, this, like, my shoes were already fucking ruined, like, the shit was over. I was pissed. Then I just had to fucking, like, I just started fighting. I didn't even take out my earrings this time because I had put them back in. I didn't even take my earrings out. I was already so mad that I just started fucking swinging. And then my friend had to, like, pull me off of her because he's like, we're gonna fucking get kicked out. Then she went and told security. She's like, this bitch hit me, mama, because she probably, I think she was with those other girls, probably knew that these people already knew me from what they had said, and probably knew that I was gonna get kicked out. So security comes over, they're like, did you do this? I was like, yeah, she poured her drink on my shoes, like, she's just trying to instigate shit. And they're like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to ask you to leave and not come back, because this is 2 nights in a row that you're the common denominator of these fights. And I'm saying, okay, the first one definitely was not my fault. She stole my friend's wallet, and, like, I'm not gonna let you get around. Like, that shit's not gonna happen. The second one, I could have just moved my foot out of the way. I could have been in a better mood. Okay, that was my fault. I'll give it to them. That one was my fault. This third fight was not my fault. That bitch poured her drink on my shoes knowing that I was gonna get kicked out, and that shit pissed me off. Now that I'm all heated and yelling, that's it. That was the end of this. I'm trying to, like, not yell anymore. Let me, like, bring my tone down a couple. So that's the end of the story, and that is why I'm not allowed at PRs anymore. And thank you all again so much for watching. If you have any requests of what you would like to see, can you leave them down below? I do have a couple different videos that are not story times coming up. I also have a lot of story times that are coming up. So if you like story times, those are coming. If you don't like story times, I have other videos coming. And if you would like to see any other types of videos, I also am open for suggestion. You can DM them to me on Instagram at LaineyJ16. You can leave them in the comments. I will read them, and I feel like my voice is going out, and it definitely is. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I do very much so appreciate it, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.